everyone, my name is Ksenia. I am reading Frankenstein by Mary Shelley right now, and I wanted to have not a review because I haven't finished it. I wanted to make a sort of check-in because I have some thoughts and I wanted to express them right now and see if my opinions change when I finish the book. Yes, I feel like everybody in the world has read this book apart from me, and it is such a beloved book. So I was a little bit nervous going in, nervous that I wouldn't like it or something like that. As I was reading the first the first third, I guess, is told from the perspective of Victor Frankenstein, the creator of the monster, and it was okay. I was enjoying it, but I wasn't as in love with the book as I feel like everybody else is. So I was kind of thinking what all the fuss is all about, and I thought maybe perhaps it's because the book was so groundbreaking for its time that it kind of added the merit of this like first sci-fi novel and written by a woman and all of that. But then the monster appeared and we got to read the perspective of the monster, and this was just so amazing. And this is where I feel like I fell in love with the book because his perspective just changed the whole story, the tone of the story and the feel of the story. And I feel for him so much. He's such a sad creation, and I don't want to call him monster because Victor Frankenstein calls him monster and demon and all of that. And it's not his fault that he's like that. It's that he was just not born, but created. He didn't ask for it, he was just there, and his creator, I don't remember, I think he like screamed and hit him and ran away. So he was как сказать отторжен? Погугли, пожалуйста. Rejected, спасибо. So he was rejected by his creator, and because he looks so scary and you can see that he's not a normal human being. He scares everybody else, so he is rejected by the society, he's rejected by everyone, and this is just so heartbreaking. And whenever the creator, Victor Frankenstein, whenever he calls his creation a demon or monster, I just want to hit him. Why the hell did you create something and then reject it and then say that like this thing shouldn't even exist? It's making me very, very sad for the poor monster, although he's not a monster. And yes, spoiler alert, I guess, but yes, the creation, he killed someone, and this was a horrible thing to do because he killed a child. So obviously horrible thing, and I'm not saying he's like innocent or something, but you can see how the rejection led him to this deed. And I don't know, just reading the book and reading the perspective of the monster and how he cried, it's so sad. He was alone in the world, and he sat by the river, and he was cold, he didn't have any clothes, he didn't know who he was, like nothing, and he just cried. It's so sad. I have no idea where this will lead. I feel like the monster will die or something like that, or he will kill everyone and then die. I don't know. I'm sure it'll end in a tragedy. Tragedy, that's a difficult word. I'm sure it'll end in a tragedy. Yes, I did not expect to feel so much in a novel that's written in 1818, so that's good. And then that makes me kind of that makes me appreciate the story so much more, that it's been 200 years. It's been more than 200 years, wow. And I still feel so many feelings when I read in the book. So yes, I will check in after I finish. Bye bye. So I've finished the book, and I still have more or less the same feelings about the main character and the monster. Um, so yeah, the monster is just a poor creature who had a very tough life, and the main character, who's supposed to be like a nice person, he's not a nice person. He does everything wrong. He never admits his mistakes. And yes, and I was thinking about the book and thinking, it was written in different times, obviously, so I feel like Mary Shelley created this portrait of of the monster, Frankenstein's monster, and he's supposed to be very ubiquitous. Russian, English, ambiguous. Oh, I was almost right. Okay, so I feel like the monster is supposed no yeah. So I feel like the monster is supposed to be So I feel like the monster is supposed to be a very ambiguous character. He suffers throughout his whole life and he doesn't have any support from anyone. He's all alone, he's miserable, and he becomes very enraged, so he becomes killing people. And he's supposed to be a character that you cannot say that you love him or you hate him, and you cannot say if he's right or wrong. I mean, obviously he's wrong for killing people, but he's not an evil character because you can see where he comes from. But the main character, Victor Frankenstein, I was thinking if Mary Shelley kind of constructed him as a positive and morally lawful character, or is he supposed to be like this self-righteous and just horrible character who we as the readers are supposed to hate? I have no idea. I'm curious what other people think, and I've read some other reviews and stuff, and almost everybody really hated Victor Frankenstein. So I don't know if Mary Shelley, if that was her idea to create such a character. But he doesn't redeem himself, he never admits his fault, he thinks that he is the victim. And I was thinking that, I shouldn't judge him, I should try to put myself in his situation. And first of all, if I would have created a life, a creature that cannot think by himself, cannot act, doesn't know anything about the world, like a baby, I would have taken care of that creature. And even if the creature is hideous, he has like patches of skin from dead bodies and like black lips and not nice stuff, he created that horrible creature. He has to take care of him. It's so frustrating that he hates the creature for how he looks. He doesn't even try to speak with the creature, he doesn't try to understand him, he just instantly sees, oh, he's hideous, I better run and abandon him, and oh no, he kills everybody I care for. And I was also trying to think about the situation that Victor Frankenstein is in. The creature asks Victor Frankenstein to create a lady friend for him, and then he says, if I have someone who will love me, then I will not kill, I will not create havoc, I will be a nice person, good creature, and we will live somewhere in the mountains and we will not bother you ever again. So Victor Frankenstein wants to do that because he doesn't want the creature to kind of roam around and murder people. But also he thinks, oh, what if I create the lady friend and something goes wrong and she is very like angry and she wants to kill? What if she doesn't love the creature and then the creature will be even more mad? So I was thinking about the situation. It's a very difficult situation and I don't know what I would have done had I been in this situation. But at the same time, all of that could have been prevented if Victor just got himself together, if he tried to understand the creature, tried to, I don't know, talk to him, listen to him. And there was even a part in the book where he was kind of sympathetic towards the creature, and I thought, yes, finally, we're getting somewhere. We're gonna have a character's arc, and Victor will realize that he did something wrong. He will apologize. But that did not happen, unfortunately. What else do I have to say? I don't know. It's a wonderful book, and it deserves all the praise that it gets, especially when you think that it was written in the beginning of the 19th century, and it was written by a girl who was just 19 years old. What a legend. Yeah, great book. And if you haven't read it yet, don't wait many years like I did to read it, because it's something I wish I would have read sooner, because I feel like if I were a bit younger, it would have had more impact on me. But it's still amazing. So yes, let me know if you read the book, and what do you think about Victor, and what do you think about the creature? Am I the only one who hates Victor? Probably not. Yeah, let me know, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.